This here is from Depth Delusion, and they are breaking the delusion that Johnny was the victim. My delusion isn't exactly broken. I'm pretty sure Johnny was the victim and won greatly in Virginia, but they're going to keep going about it. Their forum is still pretty active. This person says Justin Baldoni supporters continue to spread lies about Amber Heard, yet we're expected to believe they actually care about the truth. Let's see what these lies are. Exactly. She cut his finger off, among other things. Amber and Blake are the same, only Amber's slightly worse because she actually physically abused a man and tried to ruin his entire life, whereas Blake just tried to ruin a man's life. Yeah, I mean, that sums it up pretty good. I'd say same as Evan Rachel Wood. She didn't actually physically do anything to Manson or anyone else, but she has the whole non-physical part going the same way Amber does. That's the big difference. That's why Amber's the worst, is because of her temper, physical actions, and things like that. But if you take that away, yeah, I'd agree with Bernie here. Amber manufactured evidence. Amber Heard was an admitted abuser on tape, literally. Amber hit her ex-wife in an airport and was arrested for it, which is true. Then she had the audacity to claim the arresting officer was homophobic, except the officer was an out and proud lesbian. I didn't know that. You learn something new every day, and I made like 1,000 or more videos on this. Alright, Amber and Johnny were 100% toxic together, but only one of them was physically abusive, and it wasn't Johnny Depp. I agree so far. What else we got? Amber Heard had no evidence. She made escalating false accusations and was witnessed many times by multiple people abusing Johnny Depp. She admitted she falsely accused him because she believed he was going to kick her out of their shared penthouse. Her parents admitted she only falsely accused him because the lawyers made her do it. Amber Heard is actually worse in my opinion, but Blake Lively's following the playbook Amber wrote. I don't really like this playbook language. It kind of puts people in these like polarized camps. I mean, I think everyone's aware of what Amber did, but they're not actually like following step and barrel because Amber did it. I think they're just their own bad people. What evidence did Amber have again? Wasn't most of it fabricated or misrepresented, like fake bruises or edited images? There are the lies, the big bad lies that Baldoni's fan base is claiming. Ooh. And of course, the Amber fans had to pitch in about it. One person says Kate Moss was toxic, not sure where that comes from, very random. This person goes on to say that most of Depp's relationships hint to the fact he was possessive and controlling. I thought he was with Vanessa Paradis for like 14 years, had 2 kids with her, no drama, no nothing, good marriage for that time. They still have got a good friendship. And you know what? For all my negativity, because I am negative sometimes, it seems like Johnny and Vanessa kept on good terms after. So all in all, seems like a good thing. I saw that thread. It's really disappointing and frustrating that they're dragging Amber into this just to spread hate and misinformation and more buzzwords, buzzwords, buzzwords. Misogyny, hate, misinformation, blah, 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 blah. A lot of these folks are unwell, but in the end, it only reinforces that I'm on the right side of things when it comes to Blake because Blake supporters also stand with Amber. Thank you for confirming. I know. And Evan Rachel Wood supporters and Angelina Jolie supporters. You know, it seems like they just kind of pick a gender and support. But that's my silly opinion. I could be wrong. All right, got a bit ranty, but I want to kind of bring this home. The people that support Amber also support Blake. Meghan Markle, by the way, probably just because Meghan's a woman. I know not all of them, but a lot of them do. Evan Rachel Wood, and probably Angelina Jolie. And to be fair, I don't know enough about her and Brad and his temper and these things to make a judgment. So I'm just kind of neutral on that one. As far as gender stuff and Diddy, I'm not just going to take Diddy's side because he's a man. I think there was some shady shit that went down over there, so we'll have to wait and see for facts. But I'm not like defending Diddy because he's a man. I don't think he did it. You know, these women are lying. Well, no, not at all. Seems shady. So it just depends on the individual case. Anyway, let me know what you think in the comments. Doing all things pop culture. If you don't subscribe here, I'll be sad about it, but I'll get over it. See you next time.